Hello.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. This
Happy birthday.
So thank you guys for being here. These are my very first sprints, so be kind. Be kind. So this is my daughter Haley, and she is joining me on my sprints too tonight. So we're doing
It's also her birthday this month, right?
Yes, her birthday's
25th.
Yeah. So next.
That's so cute. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
That was an accident.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for being with me, friends. You guys are so kind. So I'm going to preface this and say if I click, like anxiety click on anything, I did not. Okay? Just ignore.
Down, up, down.
I love this anxiety.
If I leave, I will come back. Somebody, y'all just
If I leave, I'll come back.
So if something crazy happens,
I should
Just
have
know.
said this on my first sprint. I love it. I should have prefaced it all like
If my anxiety clicks
just
on dead.
prefacing this.
in my
If
first
it's
sprint, I had a bot and I responded to him a lot.
not- you should have just been, no, you're out.
She was literally reading and answering all of his
I was
questions.
like treating him like he's the best thing that ever happened to my sprint.
This is so funny.
That is funny.
So watch out for weirdos. Like if someone comes on and says, "Hey, there's my wife," we know
Oh, yeah.
we're at his
We
back.
know it's not.
What are you over there doing, Jesse?
My husband, yeah, what is going on?
My camera, if you like even breathe in its direction, it's like, oh, I'm not connected.
We just thought you were anxiety clicking on something.
I mean, kind of.
Anxiety clicking for me.
See?
She just wants to. She's
Oh my
okay. We just
gosh.
Don't do that anymore, Jesse.
Don't breathe.
See, you can't breathe and Wendy can't move. So there's a lot of things. sensitive.
That was
Wendy,
a
are you
bad
still-
sprint.
You're still good, aren't you? Are you good now with your?
Because I'm
free-
using my husband's computer, but I can't use
Yeah.
mine. It's
Why?
sick.
That's a bummer. Hers is not
Computer
working.
is going in and out, and we don't know what's wrong with it.
No.
That's
So every time I edit, my computer turns off probably at least 10 times in the middle of editing, and I fight with it the whole time.
Time to
Oh,
upgrade.
That would be frustrating.
Yeah.
I'd be done
I
with
If
it.
only it were
I know.
wasn't so expensive.
Yeah,
I know.
Right.
They're so
We just need
expensive.
money. We just need money.
We don't all make the big bucks, Jesse.
If you think I do, listen, I'm like 1 second away from selling feet pics, okay?
We both. I'm literally bleeding money to the vet right now. Like everything. I'm like,
You and your dogs, you really are. You're always at the vet.
My husband was like,
always at the vet.
I wonder what are the repercussions of foot pics.
I don't want to know.
know.
Just
But
like,
Give
comment,
me
subscribe.
the money.
All the money.
Gwen's like, I'm in. I'm in. Let's do it.
I'm like,
No
wait,
way.
what?
No one would buy my feet pics.
Nobody would buy mine either.
I'd have to pay people to buy my feet pics.
Pay people to look at them.
No.
I can't.
Okay. I'm
My
also gonna,
face already hurts.
yeah,
I'm
my,
smiling.
I'm also gonna say that it is extremely hot in our house. So Haley and I are just gonna be glowing tonight. Okay.
Glistening.
Because it's currently like 78 degrees in here. Our AC is not working right.
Probably like 80.
Yeah, it's probably hotter because this is the hottest room in the house, and we have to put the
Earlier
doors
I
shut.
cried. You were like, it's cooling down. It's 77.
Yeah, no. Yeah, because my husband listens to the TV really loud, and so it's a thing. So I got to keep the door shut. So we're just in here baking. We're just baking, but it's all good. Okay.
Yeah.
So friends, let's go around, introduce yourselves, what your channel is, what you're reading. I did not put what Haley and I are reading because it would be like the whole, we'll tell you.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'd read it.
Wendy, you go.
Hi, my name is Wendy. I'm from Wendy's Inspired Reads, and tonight I'm reading Glow of the Everflame.
Big
Yes.
surprise.
It's so good.
She's been
It's
talking
the
about
second
it.
book in the series. I'm obsessed, quite literally. So
I haven't heard from Wendy like for a while.
She was
Like,
reading.
her book is so good.
I'm like, everyone, shut up! I'm trying to read.
next to the book. And then she's like, I get so annoyed when I have messages.
I know. No, I said I'm so annoyed that I have responsibilities. And I had to like, go to the store today. It's like
Hashtag
You have to do
adulting.
mom things.
I know. I'm like, why?
That's funny.
Yeah.
What are you? Oh yeah, you already said what you're reading. Okay.
Well, I am Leah Beth, and I am usually Leah Beth Book Time on YouTube. But for the next day, I am Leah Beath. There's a large story. It was a moment in the car where I tried to edit, it didn't work. But I am reading The Edge of In Between by Lorelei Saravan, and it is absolutely probably the best book I've read this year so far. Like I love it, but it's because it's like very personal to me. It's a lot of grief representation, and it's very whimsical. I think it's a middle grade, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, the writing is very, very good. So I've also been obsessed with my book, but I haven't been as enthralled as Wendy because I don't have an audiobook for this. I have to do it old fashioned.
Oh, you got to read with your eyeballs.
Hey, I haven't been doing audiobook with this.
Oh, good.
I'm impressed.
Eyeballs.
Hey, like old fashioned reading is a
That's
skill.
the best way to read. It's my favorite way to read.
It's my favorite way to read too, but it's a lot longer.
It used to be mine, and now I have. I love
Jules
it.
is like,
No.
I don't want to be tied to my book. I want to be on the audiobook train.
Choo choo. Hello.
Just coming in.
My name is Jessie. My channel is Reading with Jess. Tonight I'm going to be starting Look in the Mirror by Catherine Steadman. I finally got the audiobook to download. It was kind of a struggle. But it's actually narrated by the author herself. So I thought that was really cool.
Awesome.
She did The Family Game last year, I believe.
Yes.
And
With the-
narrated it herself. And so this one's also narrated by her. So I'm really excited.
Was
So
that like the pink neon light and the blue background?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And I really liked that one. I read
Yeah, I
Something
did.
in the
I liked
Water, which is her debut, and I did not like that one. But
What
I
one was
really
that?
liked The Family Game.
What was the first one?
Something in the Water.
I haven't read that.
I thought you said snakes in the water, and I was like,
That
No.
may have been better.
terrifying.
That's funny.
That's interesting that she narrates her own books though, because like you usually see that in like memoirs and stuff, but not so much in like fiction.
Yeah.
But I
Fiction,
love
yeah.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
do you know? Fun fact: when I had never done audiobooks, so when I did my first one, I think it was Fourth Wing, and I legitimately thought that every book was narrated by the author. So I was like, "Wow, the author is so multi-talented! Wow, this audiobook is so great."
That's funny.
Yeah, they could never. Anyway,
Go ahead.
my name is Gwen. My channel is Gwendolyn Kinsinger, and tonight I'm going to be reading The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. It's a literary mystery, I think. You may have heard of the author. She wrote Long Bright River. She's written a couple of other things, but no one ever talks about them. The Unseen World, Heft, and The Words of Every Song. I've only read Long Bright River. I gave it 3 stars. The story was good. I just didn't like the writing, and shocker, I'm kind of feeling the same about this. But I'm not very far in. I'm only on page 22. So, but it's long.
That
It's
is a
almost
chunk.
500 pages. So,
Oh man.
Wow,
so I am listening to the audiobook. Yes,
I
I
would
am.
be.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Wendy's not. Her book is like 600 pages long. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
well, I will say with big books, like the Kindle is just the only way because it hurts my hand after a while. Like,
to hold it.
Yeah, I have a Kindle. I was talking to someone about that today. I do have a Kindle, but I literally never read it on it.
Well,
I love
do
my Kindle.
ebooks.
I had that apparatus that's like for your thumb, right? That little thing that holds.
Yeah,
the
I have
pages.
those.
I feel like it
It'd be
still
weird.
hurts. Like
I feel like I'm not used to holding my book. I hold my book like this.
Two-handed. Yeah.
I don't hold
Yeah.
my book like this
that's
Same.
right.
yeah,
as
It-
much. I mean, I do sometimes, I guess, but I'm more like this. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I do that too. I read like this. So reading like this was just also just as hard as using the apparatus. Like it didn't really make it easy.
yeah.
I feel like for a hardback,
how you
it
do
probably
yours?
wouldn't be nice, but maybe like a paperback, I could
I
see
could do
that
that.
working better.
Actually, what was that?
I hold it like this.
It's just her pinky and her thumb. I don't think I could do that with this
I
one.
do that too. I mean,
I guess I could, yeah.
That's awkward.
But I feel like it's tilted.
I do it the way Jessie does it a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awkward.
I never have read my book like this. But
No, never.
it feels weird.
Just like
So it really just depends on where in the book. Like if it's at the very beginning, I'm going to read it like Gwen does. But if it's like in the middle, I will do this.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just dropped my book
Oh,
and
yeah,
lost
that's how she does it.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
That's funny. Okay. Well,
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Haley does that too.
I do that
I
too.
didn't know that.
Winning.
All right, Jules, what are you
Okay.
reading? What are you and
Yes.
Haley
Okay.
reading?
So, my name's Jules. This is my channel. First time's friends. This is
Haley,
my daughter.
I don't have a channel.
She doesn't have a channel.
Her
Wendy
name
said she
was
does.
Hey.
She meant
I-
to say yet. Sorry.
Yes, I know. Wendy said she should have a channel. I am starting Incidents Around the House.
Yay.
Did you read it, Jess? Yet?
No, I have so many book clubs to read, but that's my next one after this
I
one.
know. I was trying to figure out. I was talking with Gwen. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to start. I was like, so this is what I picked. So I haven't
I've
even
heard
started.
nothing but
it
good
yet.
things. So
Haley, what are you reading?
I'm reading The Score by Elle Kennedy. It's the third
Ooh.
in the Off-Campus series.
Tell them that you do not like that cover, though.
Oh, I hate this cover. I hate this
She
cover.
has,
Because, wait,
she has all the other ones.
Who likes it? It's so ugly. The old
Yeah,
ones are better.
it has people on it. We don't like books with people.
Because
She borrowed
this-
this from her friend.
this is
Yes.
like all of the other ones.
Yes.
Like,
Are you?
it was.
I do that all the time.
But
Is
this
it
is like-
Magnolia Parks all over again? Like the upgrades suck.
Yeah. So she
I don't
has-
like people on it either.
So these all have the blue
well,
edges.
there's 5 books in the series, and I
Yeah.
have 4. I have a.
She doesn't have the one in the middle.
I don't have the 3rd book, so this is my friend's that I'm borrowing. But I don't like. I keep doing that. I don't like the people.
Welcome to book.
That looks like the old cover. The one you're holding looks like the old cover, and the other one looks like the new one. You know what I
Well,
mean? Like
this
how
one-
it should be. Yeah,
This
that looks
is
like
what
it
they
should
have
be.
on Amazon.
Yeah, this is what's on Amazon. Those other ones are not.
These ones I had to get at Target.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That is.
These
It's like
ones are at Target.
with weird sultry lips. Like, what does that have to do with hockey? We're so confused.
Okay, let's go through some comments. How about that?
Woo. Do it.
How do I say that? Okay, popping in now as I will be asleep when these happen. Thanks to stupid time zones. I'm sorry. I booped the like and happy birthday. Thank you.
I booped the like.
Boop the
I like
like.
that.
Good morning. Hello from Tasmania. Reading the one by John Mars. 102 pages left. Hoping to finish today.
From
Yay.
Tasmania. Wow.
Yeah.
Those are
Thanks
international.
for popping in.
Wow. Internationally known.
Happy birthday, Jules. Thank you, Betsy. I'm going to be reading Dunes of Water by Jessica Flory. It's a YA romantasy. Have not heard of that. Anybody else heard of that?
I haven't. Sounds good.
We hope you like it. Hi, everybody. Happy birthday, Jules. Thank you, Brandon. Still trying to decide what I want to read tonight. Give us some options. We will help you. As
True.
Jess always says, let us know.
Let us know.
Hello, I'll be listening to No Good Deed. Happy birthday, Jules. Thank you. Happy birthday, Jules. Thank you. Keisha. Hey, friends. Happy early birthday. Thank you, ma'am. Reading Death on the Nile, but also may start a cross-country wedding. By Courtney
I thought you
Walsh.
said Kingsha, and I was like, what a cool rapper name.
What? What did you think I said?
I thought you said Kingsha.
Keisha. That's her new nickname. No, I'm just kidding. It is not. Happy birthday. Thank you, Sarah. Yvette. Hello. I'm going to going over to my sister's to swim in about 30 minutes. I need a pool right now. Reading Kingdom of Ash. I have not started it yet. Like I told Wendy I was going to start it and I read, like I started the audio and I listened to maybe 5 minutes and I was like, no, I have to like be able to focus. Like
I'm
listen
like you.
and focus. I was like, I can't.
Throne of Glass, you can really do the audiobook. Like you really have to read it because it's a
Yeah.
lot of information.
Yeah.
Kingdom of Ash is like every single person ever in the
Is in
entire
that book.
series
Yeah.
in this book. So you
I know.
definitely have to focus.
I know. And I'm right now I have like, well, and I'm used to having like 3 or 4 books going at one time. So I'm like, I'm going to have to like not. But then Gwen and I
Yeah.
were saying we have so many books left that we want to get to. And it's literally, we have halfway through the month already. Like, what's up? And
That's
so I'm
crazy.
like, are we going to get to them? And I'm like, so I don't know. But it is on my list to get to.
Well, you do a lot of reading vlogs too. So you have a lot of books that you read.
I do pump out some stuff usually. I mean,
You're
I don't know how long am I going to keep that up? I don't know.
actually you who is the cozy queen.
I know here.
Yeah, it really is. Jules
Yeah,
is
like-
the cozy queen.
You're actually the real cozy queen.
He's going to fan us. There.
I feel so bad for you. I wish I could hand you my AC.
I wish I could just like fan you through the.
Everybody, yes, thank you guys. Thank you guys.
That's exactly what
She's my servant girl. Fan me. Thank you, Katie. Tammy. What are you reading, Tammy? What was Tammy reading? Tammy's
I know
reading.
what
Yeah, she's reading the same as you, right? When you,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you still,
We're
I mean,
over here marking and obsessing.
oh, that's so good. I like buddy reading with Tammy.
She
Yeah.
is so fun.
She is
She
so
is.
I was like texting her at like 11, like, oh my gosh, and she's like, I know.
We love you, Tammy.
And she reads really fast. She reads
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of books.
She does.
Like
She does.
for the amount that she works, it's insane.
Yeah. Hey, Tara. That's okay that you can't stay. Thank you. Let's see. I'm reading Verse and Vengeance by Amanda Flower. That's a cozy, huh?
Ooh, I've heard of that. That's part of like poetry, crime and poetry, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is
crime
it?
and
One
poetry.
thing-
I was
It's the
going to
second
say,
book.
I've only read the first. I was like, that sounds like it's.
Speaking of,
If
Nice.
it's Katie, it's definitely a cozy.
That's funny. Keisha. Oh my gosh, Leah. So glad you're loving that book so much. Oh, yeah. Keisha loved that.
Keisha, I don't know if you heard, but she said it might be her favorite book of the year.
Oh,
That's
yeah. She did
crazy.
tell us that today. I know.
High
I was in
praise.
middle grade.
well, like, okay, this is everything I felt and couldn't describe when I was
Mhm.
going through a loss. And
It definitely does touch a lot. It has good descriptions of stuff. Yeah.
it's so deep. Like when you, yeah, like the symbolism is so good. Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I'm glad you do. Tammy says, yay for the glow of the Everflame.
She's like, yay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I can see her dancing.
talks on Marco. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
She gets on Marcos and she's like, hey, you're
She's like, hi.
she's so fun. Hey, Hannah. Belladonna. Love it.
Ooh.
Love it.
Keisha's peeing her pants right now.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. I'm continue reading Dead Man's Land. I've been into serial killer reads, and this one takes place during World War I. Dr. Watson from Sherlock Holmes as a main character. That sounds interesting.
That does sound interesting.
Jessica
Yeah.
is always reading so many interesting books.
We love
Yeah,
some
that
serial
sounds
killers
really
in here.
interesting. I'm gonna look it up.
To read off the
She said, I'm going to look it up.
too. Pull up Goodreads.
I made it. Yay. Happy birthday. Thank you, girl. I'm so happy to see you. I love her videos. Do you guys follow Lauren? Anyone?
What's
That you
her
have
name?
channel? Lauren
I don't think so.
at Happy Haunts Library.
No.
She has her aesthetic is so fun. Like when she like describes, she goes on like she'll go on vacations, and I really think she should be like she could totally be like a tour guide, because the way she like describes things, I always learn something good on her. But she likes spooky stuff. She's got like a spooky channel. She does like a lot of horror thriller stuff. But
I'm looking her up right now.
she's so
That's
sweet.
subscribed.
She's so sweet. She lives over by like, she just did a video where she lives by like that area where they filmed The Lost Boys. So she did like a video where she like went and showed you all the ins and outs of where they like.
I agree with you, Jules, about her like tour guide.
Yes. Oh, she totally could be. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, I can
you
listen
should
to
have
her.
her on sprints. Does she
I
ever do
should.
sprints?
I think so. I should. Yeah. She's
A
she's
witchy
so fun.
week in Salem.
Yes, she goes places. and
Ooh,
like, her
Yvette's all over that.
her Salem one was so fun. But yes, her aesthetic is so fun, and just
It
like I
is.
could just watch her talk all day about it.
Her aesthetic reminds me of like Goosebumps, which is probably why you like it so much too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she always pulls out her little spooky like her merch when she goes and gets like, so she went shopping recently, but she has like a little like coffee cart area where she like decorates it for different things.
Look,
And, so
She
it's
went to
so fun.
the Neon Museum.
Cool.
That's where you
That's
guys
so
went.
cool. Yeah.
We
So
went
everyone
there.
has
Me and
culture.
Jesse did.
Yes.
Does
That's
she live in
awesome.
California then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's fun. Okay. I gushed about you enough. I'm sorry. Let's see. Hannah, I hope you're still living Belladonna. Yeah. How much do you have left in Belladonna, Hannah? Let us know. Maggie says, happy birthday. Thank you. Reading Trick or Treat Murder. I love Leslie Meyer. She's one of my faves. Jesse, I read Look in the Mirror this winter. Got an arc. Loved it. Finished it in one day. We love that.
Oh,
We love
okay. Pop off.
Look, this is so funny. Brandon, what in the ET fingers is going on? He must be, is he talking about Jess going in and out? I think.
Yes, about how she holds her book.
Oh, okay. I thought it was about her. Oh, yeah, it did look like
I'm never going to be able to hold it ever again now.
That's so funny. Need a visual again.
BT, go home.
PT, go home.
That's
That is-
hilarious.
Tira said, I'm going to bed, but want to say happy birthday, friend. Thank you, Tira. She does sprints every Friday morning, so I'm always popping on her sprints. And while I'm working, she chats. I chat with her while she does sprints. And she tells bad dad jokes sometimes. I mean, on purpose.
I love that.
But it's so funny.
I love bad dad jokes.
Yeah.
I am the queen
Dad.
of bad dad jokes.
Dad
I'm just
jokes.
telling you.
Uh-oh, it's gonna be a battle.
All right.
It's on. now.
Where do people go when they get injured playing peekaboo? The ICU.
Have you ever seen the TikTok where the guys are on like I don't know a dock and they
Yeah.
say the
And they're
cheese
holding their
whiz?
Ray Dunn mugs.
Yes. Oh, those are the best dad
Funny.
jokes. I love that.
That's so
Oh
funny.
my goodness, Jessie, I'm dying.
I usually read paperbacks and I fold the book. Oh, never.
No,
Everybody's
sometimes.
I've done that
Not to
before.
break the spine, not like that, but I'll
No.
just fold over the cover.
Never.
Like
Oh, it makes me
not,
This?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no. Don't do it.
No.
No, Haley and I be over here reading paperbacks.
Do it.
We're like this. No, don't.
Don't open it.
It's like torture for like a reader. Like
No, I definitely fold it over if I
Yeah.
don't.
Don't
care.
do it. I can't do it.
it depends on how floppy the book is.
Yeah.
Corner to mark
If it's
the
one of
place,
those
I
like
don't like that.
Eastern, like
I just got the ick.
European ones that are so stiff, I can't. But
Yeah, like if it's floppy, then this
That's
is
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon's making fun of you,
Your
Jess.
books will hurt.
What? You got to hold it like this. This is revolutionary.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
I didn't know that was revolutionary, but
I'm
I
gonna
It is.
try.
I think it would hurt.
That's
Ow.
fun. So intrigued by incidents. Heard it so scary. I am excited to get to
Me
it.
too.
That's so cool.
Okay, reading The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins. I've not heard of that. I don't think.
I feel like I've heard about it, but I can't picture the cover.
I can't either.
Hmm.
Hi, I'm reading The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. Yeah, that's a good
The
one.
That's-
best Riley Sager book, just saying.
I have not read it, so I'm gonna read that on Survive the Night.
Oh, Wendy read all of them. How many? Is that the last one you have to read?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I
Well,
told her that's a perfect camp book.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm glad I saved it.
Yeah. Keisha, that's sold what? What?
So
So wild.
So wild.
It's
So
so
wi-
wild.
Sold wild.
That's so wild.
So wild.
Who would have thought?
She's glad that it's.
I think it's your book, Leah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, she has a great message in her books. Yes. Oh, hang on. I just
Old wild.
Thank you, Sharon. What does it say? This is just. Oh, me too. Me too. To how she holds her books. I don't know.
Do you ever just get panicked reading comments? I like forget how to.
No, no. I'm just over here. That's how
Can I
it is.
read?
This is how it is.
Just regular English. I'm stressed.
Hey, Claire. Yeah, let us know. You have choices. I just glitched.
I really like.
Just glitched. We do that sometimes.
I love her last.
I'm dying, Joel. Stop.
Oh my god.
oh my
My brain
god.
just stopped. Okay.
She just said she doesn't get stressed reading comments.
I know. I'm not stressed. My mouth doesn't work apparently.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Salem is a blast. A little stressful. I want to go to Salem someday.
Me
One
too.
day I will go.
I don't. That sounds scary.
Yeah. You don't? I
No.
love scary stuff.
Me too.
I wanna
think
go to
just
all the
established
haunted
that, like, anything
places.
scary-
I want to stay in another haunted hotel.
We stayed in
the
Crescent
in
Hotel.
Tennessee.
and it was no, it was in Eureka Springs.
I've
Wait,
gone.
it was
Okay,
Arkansas.
it's right next to Tennessee
Anyway.
because we went back and forth like
Well,
today.
Yeah, it
I've
was
been to like fright
Kind of.
farms and stuff, and I was okay with all of that spookiness until like I don't know, this deranged clown guy chased me. It was all part of the act, but it still scared me
we,
so bad. He
We
like
have-
singled me out.
we have a lot of like if you act scared, they like
I
you
know.
gotta go in and be like, except if you go in too confident, then they also target you. 'Cause they're
Yes.
Yeah.
They had like fake chainsaws and everything.
Jules, we have an insane asylum that they have here like 30 minutes away, and they do like a haunted house and tours.
Ooh, I love that.
So when you come visit us,
Yeah, whenever I come that way, we're going.
I
We're
mean, you'll have to sleep in
but
bed
I'm not going, but you can go.
scared.
She's like, come visit
I'm
me.
not going.
You go. I'm not going.
I'll stay in the car.
I mean, I'll go with you, but you'll have to stay at my house afterward. I'm safe to go to the bathroom at night.
Keep you safe. That's so funny. I'm with you, Jesse. Hold my books that way too most of the time.
Like an alien.
Reading Fingers Unite.
You're so funny.
We need a graphic for that though.
Yeah. You're welcome, lovely. See, I used to read paperbacks. The first thing I do is break. Oh no! So I can hold it open with one hand. Oh my gosh!
Kate,
Now I read hands free. Yeah, we like that.
Making them all stressed.
I support the Audible and Kindle, not the paperback breaking.
No, for
But the
someone that
thing
reads
is
cozies, that
that,
is like a
like-
red flag.
Yeah.
It is hard to read mass market paperback cozies though. Sometimes.
it's
Yeah.
true. They're too thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that.
No, they're
They're
pretty tiny.
pretty thick because
I do this. I just hold it.
That's fine, but like the second book, like the No Good Tea Goes Unpunished book, like did you try to open that? Because
No.
it's really annoying.
I don't have it.
Like for
Oh, look, she had
example,
to go get her book. What is that?
like this is the one true people, but like this is
Oh.
a map. Like I would be okay because I kind of have to break the spine to read it. It's
You're
not a
giving them anxiety.
Number
Girl, you need
one,
to stop
how
right
dare
now.
you?
Stop
Number
right now.
two, who hurt you?
The winter people, Jess. The winter.
Oh my, you need to stop
I
right
never
now.
read that book. I don't know, but
I feel like you gave this to me, Wendy.
I did.
It
Keisha
was
said it was too scary for me, so I gave it to Leah.
Gosh.
It's very
Okay.
scary with its multiple spine cracks.
Woman in White's a classic, 1859. Oh, I don't think I would like that. 672 pages. Oh my god. I don't know. For some reason, I don't like really historical books. I just, for some reason, it's not my jam.
Well, I started middle of March today and realized I don't think I actually know anything about reading.
She hurts her soul.
By George
Yes.
Eliot, it's just way too over my head.
You heard all of
Leah's new ASMR videos. It's just gonna be her cracking spine.
I might be weird, but I love mass market paperbacks. I love the size of them. Yeah. They're not bad. You just casually written no. Absolutely.
It's
Yeah, and
it's
here we
probably,
go.
it was no surgeon spine, okay?
Turn it off, Jules.
Look, she said half spine will break. Listen, nobody.
I mean,
It's
at
here
least
for
you
that.
didn't like rip the book in half. Have you guys seen that? Where like the big like fantasy or like science fiction books, people will be like, "Oh, this is too much to carry around," and they'll rip half of the book in half
Wow.
Is
and just like put it back on their shelf and just read.
Really to jail. Do not collect 200.
I was like,
The one that
that
people didn't
is
deserve.
a big red flag.
You DNF'd that,
Mhm.
Justin, and it still didn't deserve that.
I don't be pointing over here like I didn't have to do.
I like
You
what she
did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what is
didn't
that?
even break it. It was already broken.
No,
But the spine is fair game? No.
Would
No,
never
I
dog
wouldn't-
ear a book with a
Oh, I will
spine
not
that's their
either.
game?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Absolutely not. I love dog earing.
no,
books.
don't do it. Don't do it.
How
I do
dare
it all the
you?
time.
No.
I like press mine down too.
No.
I could pull it off.
Fine.
I could
It's
hold it
fine.
side. in the book like this, but the top part where I've dog eared is like this.
We cannot be friends
Girl,
anymore.
she keeps doing it. That's it. You're all gone. Yeah.
Hold on.
Gwen,
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
You're-
show you something else that's revolutionary, okay?
Someone said you monster.
What did you just do? What is that? Oh,
A bookmark.
Bookmark.
Yes.
I thought it was a piece of
Some
licorice.
people dog-eared.
I had to blow it up so I could see it. What is that? Okay.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think you're at. Okay, wait. Amy said happy birthday. Thank you. You
I'm not
monster.
popular on these
Walk her
sprints.
away. If I could kick Leah from Yeah,
Well,
Hannah
at least
said
I
that
just dog ear. I've seen people where they fold the whole page in half.
Oh no.
You know?
Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
This
You
is
guys.
giving me flashbacks.
That
to
we
when
I
actually read
unfolded
the
it,
book.
guys. It's okay. Look, you can't even tell.
This is giving me flashbacks, Gwen, to when you told everybody what they were going to do for the cards.
Hannah said she's
And
leaving.
all their faces for Survivor.
Oh, for the Survivor Challenge, we were all like,
Because you
Yeah.
literally just sent everyone into a panic.
That was the best. That was the highlight of Survivor.
Okay,
All the people
everyone's
leaving the
leaving
line.
now.
fine. It's fine. It's still readable. It's only been dog-eared once.
Y'all are
I'll
killing me.
iron it out.
Keisha says reading sprints aren't supposed to be traumatizing. Welcome to Sprints on Jules's channel, where reading sprints are traumatizing.
People are gonna be like, never again, not going to
Book
Oh my
abuse.
God, book abuse. Okay.
We're gonna get flagged by YouTube. It's gonna be like, what is this? What is this live doing?
In my room setting. That's so funny. Jill sprints are unhinged. Well, pretty much.
I mean, do you expect anything else?
Yeah, no, nothing less on
Nope.
this channel. All right, guys. I think okay, we're at the end of the comments. How long do you want to read? Do not what'd she say? Hannah! Rude.
Weird.
Rude. Okay, how long do you guys want to read till? Like, do you want like
Till
I
like
don't
10
know.
after.
10 after. Okay, I do have one. saved
She's
for
like,
that.
let's
I was like,
read.
I better have a banner for our I better have a banner for that.
Let's
'cause
not
if
do Leah's print style again. We'll
I'm like,
read.
don't stress me out for my first one if I don't have a thing for that. I
It's
do.
true. Leah's going to do it on purpose now.
We gave Leah a bone. Oh God.
It's going to be her new MO, like on sprints. Welcome to my sprint.
Okay.
I mean,
so,
why don't you just throw it into a fire next time?
Not
so
a
this
pot
is
knife
our
over
ambiance.
here.
Ooh, I like it.
We're doing a little. It kind of seems like a birthday pool party.
Yeah. I
Love
want to
it.
live there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Hang on, I gotta turn it on. Oh, is that too loud?
Ooh.
Music.
Do I need to turn it down?
I feel so
Sounds of
relaxed from that
cicadas.
stressful intro.
Cicadas.
Watch out! It sounds of cicadas.
Okay, hang on. I gotta go back to my take this off. Okay. All right. I think I'm good. I'm muting myself. I did it, you guys.
It's a unicorn float.
It looks like a horse, but we'll say
That's
unicorn.
great. We'll say unicorn.
Yeah, it's an animal floaty. Okay, we'll be back at 10 after, you guys. Happy reading. Hello.
Hello.
Leah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How did you guys do? Yeah, that's how I say that. Hello.
I lost my phone.
You lost your phone. Mine's plugged in.
Yeah.
I went and got some cake. We haven't eaten we got some cake for our birthday.
And
Yum.
Yeah, I got white cake and she
I
got
got red velvet. Hang on, let me get back.
ooh,
Red velvet. That's what I had for my birthday.
Yeah, I got the red velvet.
Mm.
how'd you guys do?
Good.
Wait,
Red
what, why are you
chocolate.
laughing?
It's so sad right now. This is not the time to stop.
Were you
Aw.
crying?
Almost. It's a really, really.
I'm like, do we need to skip over
depressing
you?
episode.
I know. I was like, what happened?
I can't say it's good right now.
I mean, but it's good if it
how far?
What happened?
What?
Something happened. Some kind of weird noise. So, question:
Sound
what
like
is
Darth Vader.
happening in your book? Like, is there what exactly? Like, describe the scenario
I
without.
can't tell you.
Is it like a
Just-
big getaway?
Just complete and utter chaos.
I don't.
What?
Is that Wendy?
I think Gwen sounds like a robot.
When's
I
like,
was like, Gwen.
I
Who's
think
talking?
it's Gwen.
Oh, I bet that happened. Remember that one time Gwen did sprints and did that too? And she sounded like a robot. Say something, Gwen.
Hello.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, there
Wait,
you
You're
go.
better now.
you're like nailed it.
Totally sounded like Darth Vader over here. I was like, what is going on?
I was dying. I thought it was like one of those, like, you know, like the people who are like the voice.
Talking to
What are
the
they
thing.
called? Yes, like serial killers. Like, where are you? Like their voice transformer or whatever.
That's what I was going for.
What's your favorite scary
Darth
baby?
Vader.
What is that thing called?
A voice modulator.
Yeah.
Yes. I said a voice.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back.
Wendy, did you finish telling us? We got.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I can say.
He's like, that's all I got. I got nothing.
Well, I can talk more about mine because it's basically like an interesting retelling of The Secret Garden,
Mhm.
but there's a lot. I don't know. It starts out way more joyful because in the real one, she and her mother have a very turbulent relationship. And in this one, she starts out the book with like having an amazing relationship with both of her parents. And so it's like, I don't know, it just grips you a little bit more because obviously the grief representation would be like you're longing for something that you lost. And even though in The Secret Garden, she does too, she also has like that like bit of animosity because her mom wasn't great. And her mom is going through a lot of like mental stuff. But in this book, you don't have that. So basically, she is taken from this very beautiful, colorful city called Vivel to live with someone in the in-between. And I'm not going to give too much away, but we kind of know the plot of the story, you know, for Secret Garden. So basically, she's taken to like the Vale, and the in-between is like, it's like this, the veil between like ever after, which is like heaven. And it's like the in-between, like purgatory, I guess you could call it. And so she is sort of living in purgatory area with like her uncle, and she's trying to find her parents. And I don't know, it's just so good. Like for it to be middle grade, the writing is exceptional.
Definitely deeper for for
Like I am very surprised. I'm like gonna write this author personally and be like, you're the best. But it's just gonna be weird and like fangirl.
Say it just like that. You're the best.
You're
You're
the
the
best.
best. Yeah.
But
And then
like,
you're like, thanks.
what's just like cool. But what's so great about this book too is that like the quotes. Have you ever had a book where some quotes like seem so subtle, but they're so deep? Like it's just like it just shocks you. It could have multiple layers. So that's
Yeah.
kind of like this book. Everything in it, like there are quotes that just jump off the page to me, and I'm like, that is so deep, and that could be a whole therapy session. So if you're going through grief or loss, this is a great way to address it without it being raw, because the fairy tale aspect kind of keeps you away from making it feel very real. So it's like dealing with grief without the reality heaviness. So it's very good. I could go on and on. Sorry, I'm going to stop. But yes, it's
No, you're
great.
fine.
Get the book. And I just love that Keisha gave me the suggestion and my best friend Megan got it for me. And just really quick before I move on, funny story. She had it like sent to me from the author. but the author was supposed to put my name, but the
Oh.
author didn't put my name. They put Haley.
No. Oops. Oops.
So I'm Leah Beath and Haley.
Leah Beath.
Nobody knows my name. Okay.
Yeah,
Now it's
you're
gonna be
funny.
Jess's turn.
How's your book, Jess?
It's good. It's a little weird, but I like it.
Weird in a good way, or
Yeah.
It's just a weird setup. Like I actually had to like stop and read the synopsis of the book.
Oh, to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, because normally I like to try to go in a little blind. Like
I do
I'll know
too.
like the general part of like what it's about, but but it's following a woman who like lost her dad recently, and he had a secret life, I guess you can kind of say, but like she doesn't believe it's like really her dad because like he had like all this money that she never knew about, and he had this like crazy expensive house in the British Virgin Islands.
Kind of sounds like Beach Read from Emily Henry.
Kind of, yeah. But like she decides to go there to like, I guess, like settle his assets or whatever. And then you get a point of view from another girl that is supposed to be like a nanny for like this super rich family. And so it's supposed to be like a 2-week job, and she arrives there and she's like preparing, but like they never show up for like 2 or 3 days. So she's just like having this like bougie vacation
By
in the
herself?
Caribbean. Yeah, by herself. And like there's like certain rules, like she can't like leave the house or something when she's like on the job, and she can't go in the basement, and like
Oh, well.
of course, all the answers are in the basement. So I'm like,
Everybody
what's in
wants
the
to go to the
basement?
Don't go to the
Okay.
basement. Go into
So yeah, so it's interesting. Yeah.
All the answers are in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously
blur
these
about
are gonna intersect, but like I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
weird. But I'm
I
here
think
for
they're
it.
trying to make you confused a little bit, which is always good, I think, in a thriller.
Mhm.
I don't need them to try. I'm just always confused.
Okay, so I made it to page 50. And okay, one thing I do like is that I love when you find out why a book is named what it is. So I
Oh.
found that out within the first 50 pages. So that was good. Did I highlight it and then dog ear the page? Yes, I did.
Great.
But
Back on and say monster.
but I will say that, okay, so like I said, I've read a book by her before, and her books are very character driven. And you guys know I like plot. So the plot of the story is that there is this summer camp and a girl goes missing, and they're obviously trying to find her. So you're obviously wondering, like, how did she go missing? Are they going to find her? Is she alive or dead? What events led up to her disappearance? And all of that.
That sounds amazing.
But 50 pages in, none of that has happened.
Oh.
50 pages in,
You're giving us
you're
the information.
introduced.
off the
There's
synopsis.
already 3 different POVs. You have Luis, the camp counselor that discovered Barbara missing in the very first chapter. And then you have Tracy, which is a camper. You're kind of following her. And I guess she's like her camp mate or something like that, whatever they call it, like her bunk mate. And they kind of like do everything together. And then there's Alice. We got her POV. And I guess she's kind of like the owner's wife or something of this camp. Like, I don't really know who she is, but she's not like at the camp or anything like that. And they do have a map in the book. I posted
Like a
about
book
this,
of maps.
but it's not really helping. But they do have a map. But then you have, it's just, there's so many characters thrown at you like right away. And I'm just trying to focus and figure out like who are the important people, you know, that sort of thing. So obviously the family that owns the camp, they're going to be important. And obviously the people that I get the POVs are important. So I'm just trying to like focus on that and kind of let the rest kind of fall away. Because
Did you start
literally
with-
there's probably like 50 people. They mention 50, they give 50 people names. Like
And you
every
haven't
single
started.
camper, every single counselor, every single family member, every single person. And I'm just like, I can't. Like I literally cannot. So
That
That's
sounds
I wrote
stressful.
the POVs, the 3 POVs that I've gotten so far, and then the campers that live in Balsam Cabin, which is where Barbara went missing from. But it's important that Barbara went missing because like she is like part of the family that owns it. You know, she's the daughter of the family that kind of like owns the camp or whatever. So it's like a big thing that like she went missing and stuff. So
That sounds good, actually. I remember skipping
I'm
that.
making it sound so good.
You are. I skipped that month and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have.
Yeah, but it's just
Yeah, I didn't. Pick
it's a
that one.
lot. It's very difficult and dense to process because
Yeah.
nothing has happened. Nothing nothing has happened. Barbara has gone missing. I'm sorry. That's what's happened.
Oh my gosh.
50
I feel
pages
like
in, we know that
So that's
Barbara-
it.
yeah. I feel like books of the month are so stressful because none of them look good at first glance. But then all of a sudden, the next month comes around and everyone's like, that was the best book of my entire life.
That's
like,
nice
I-
because then you can add it.
Yes,
Two
because
months later.
I skipped the month with that one and The Lost Story. And then Darling Desi on YouTube got on and said it was the Lost Story was the best book she read this year. And I'm like,
I heard that too. I skipped that one and then I was like,
I'm like, really?
I've heard it wasn't so good. So I love that you've heard that it is good.
I got it. I added it to my book of the month. So
You're
I don't even remember which book I got this. Oh, The Wedding People. That's the one I got.
I skipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say if you like character-driven stories, literary stories, you'll like this. I do not like literary like this, and I also don't like character-driven stories. So
So
you know,
You're having a good.
no, so I'm just saying, like I've heard nothing but good things about this book.
Yeah.
But for me and my particular reading tastes, it's not there yet. But I'm only 50 pages and I feel like, okay, I'm getting a grasp of it. We have to be moving along in the plot at some point.
Yeah.
So like fingers crossed, next update, I'm like 5 out of 5 stars. It's so good, guys.
Well, if you were Keisha, you would have already DNF. So we're impressed.
That's
I
funny.
do have a question though, Gwen, because you love Taylor Jenkins Reid. Isn't she mostly character driven?
I would say no, but
Because I read Malibu Rising and it was very character.
except for it was all leading up to the party.
Mhm.
Yeah, but to me that's not a plot really. So I'm curious about like what do you mean?
But so
by
is
this being
like
too
Tomorrow,
character?
Tomorrow, and Tomorrow. That's my favorite book of all time. And I feel like it's very character driven. So I feel like there's a way, like there's just some authors that can do it and do it really well.
Yeah.
And like I said, I read Long Bright River and I liked the story, but I hated the writing. And
Yeah.
I'm feeling the same thing about this. I'm enjoying the story if we get there, but like it's just the way they're writing it. Just like I think I talked to some of you about Educated by Tara Westover. That's like a
Well, I have
memoir. So
that.
it's about her life and stuff like that. I'm enjoying the story itself, but the way it's written is so clinical that I like hate it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying,
Well, and
if
that's what I'm
people
trying to
like
gauge.
that writing, if you enjoy the writing, then you'll probably like the book. But for me, a big part is if I enjoy the writing or not. You
Yeah.
know, if things like
Well, 'cause,
overly
like-
descriptive and stuff like that, I don't like it. You know what I
I'm
mean?
like that
I
too, writing.
hate literary fiction and I hate character driven. However, I feel like for me, Malibu Rising was like that, but I loved it. And I was
Yeah.
shocked because I actually cared about each character and like what was going on, and that's normally not the case.
Yeah.
So I'm trying
I really
to
liked the beginning part of that book more than I did the ending part of that book. But I also gave it 5 stars because it's Taylor
Well,
Jenkins Reid. So
Yeah.
I think you said, Wendy, too, that their writing was like the best writing. Like you were like,
it's like okay, it was like literally about like 20% or so. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And then but like I still wanted to know what was gonna happen with them.
Mhm.
And by the end, when she ties it all together, I was like, wow, that was really genius. And I was like, okay, I get it now.
So that's what I'm saying. Some books are like a slow burn in that way, where like at the beginning, it's just like a lot of information, a lot of characters. It's kind of like setting everything up. So like right now, how am I feeling about it? Which is what I was asked. How am I feeling about it right now?
Yeah.
So right now, I'm kind of hating it, but I hope people love it. I was trying to be kind, but let's just say I'm kind of hating it. To be honest. 1 star. So it can only go up from there, right?
So funny. Okay.
As long as you're not hating it as much as Wayward, we're good.
Oh God.
Hey, I
That
have
one.
Malibu Rising from you, Wendy, so I'm going to read it
It's
now.
so good, Leah.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
good.
Taylor Jenkins Reid is my favorite author. You have to read
I've
it.
never read from her. So.
If she hates it, Wendy, what are we gonna do? Boot her or what?
Yeah.
You know, I'm at peace with it now. Like Leah and I have hated each other's books, and it's fine.
Yeah, like
You
we
know,
have
I
tantrums
hated
about
Happy
it.
Place. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I
Like-
DNF tomorrow.
I
Oh,
think
I
me
at
and
least
Wendy
finished
have
it.
moved out of our toddler phase of like
Our
being
toddler
mad at each other for like hating each other's book. Like we would tantrum about it. We're
I
like,
can't believe you didn't like the duck.
Yeah.
right, like I can't give you any book. And now we're like into the like, I'm growing up. It's okay.
Growing up.
I'll love everything.
Well, we just have different tastes sometimes. Like
Yeah.
I'm very much fantasy, and she likes it sometimes, but she's not super fantasy.
Yeah.
Whereas she likes a lot of literary fiction, and I really don't. So if it's like that, I know I'm probably not going to like it.
I
Yeah.
just love the writing more than the setting. Like I really like it has to be good writing, and a
Yeah.
lot of fantasy is like building, world building, still world building. Half the book we're still world building.
And like I said, I get bogged down by a lot of characters. I just wish authors wouldn't give names to everybody. You don't
Yeah.
have to. Shout out to all the authors out there. Don't name everybody.
Not all
I
men.
hate
Just say
a lot of
just say the counselor from Blossom Cabin. Like you don't have to give them a name.
What if in movies like they gave names to every extra and like someone's walking down the street like, hey Stan, hey Jamie.
Right. That would be insane. If they named every
funny.
zombie in The Walking Dead, like
Yeah.
how long
Yeah.
would we be here? Like,
I mean, I named
Yeah.
him,
but that's on you, Jesse.
but Fred was my favorite.
Dude, is that the one with like the lady who wields like machetes? And like
I have no idea. I was just making it up.
just making stuff up.
no, it is.
Okay.
It's a lot
You
of
want to
Marvel.
tell them about your book?
I read 20 pages.
Nice.
I really like it. It's like, what am
Well,
I trying to say?
Okay. If
I don't know
anyone,
what I
if
was
anyone
gonna
watched
say.
my vlogs recently, Haley
Don't know what
Haley
I
be
was
doing
trying
this.
to
She'll
say.
be talking, then she'll go,
So
what? I'm like,
I
okay.
lose my train of thought.
Perfect.
Okay, so they're seniors in college. This guy, he's like a player, gets all the girls. He's on the hockey team. This
Sports
girl,
romance.
she just got out of a very long-term serious relationship. They don't think they would fit good together, but they end up falling in love. And I'm at the part where they're realizing that they're falling in love. So it's getting pretty good.
So she's on the 3rd book, and it's a spicy romance book.
But I'm halfway through it, and there's been two
So,
scenes, so
Yeah.
it's not like
It's not bad
all
spice,
spice.
but- not bad spice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to talk about this creepy book. So I actually really like. So the whole book is literally in like conversations almost. It's like just like a whole. All of it is. It starts with the little girl, and she's talking. Like the first page, I was like, oh, I was like, that's creepy. But so yeah, and all of it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Like it's like conversations. You know what I
Is
mean?
there a
Like-
name for that kind of book? Like where books are all like,
the whole book is like, and it's kind of crazy. So I got the audio, and it's a little kid's voice for the kid, and I'm like, it's kind of creepy because the other mommy is always there.
oh my gosh.
She always sees other mommy, and I'm like, no, ma'am.
It's like in
No, ma'am.
Coraline, the other mother.
Yes,
Is
Oh,
it actually creepy?
yeah, it's pretty creepy. Like
But what's the basis of the story? Like what's the synopsis?
So the little girl, she has this obviously spirit that she can see, and it's asking, and it's called, and she calls herself the other mommy, and it's asking her if she can come inside her heart. So basically it's like a entity that's trying to take over. It wants to basically take over her body, like her soul, switch
Like the
places.
Omen.
Yeah, it basically wants to take her over and switch.
And so
her
the little girl's having conversations with this other
with
mommy.
the other mommy, yes, and
And
she
that's you're reading those conversations back and forth.
no, well, you read conversations with her and her mom and dad, and too, and like it's so funny because like the dad, he'll be like, "What are you looking at?" She's like, "Nothing," or like she tries not to because she can see, so like she'll be looking, or she'll gasp like she saw something, she went, and like he's like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Like,
Oh, but
like,
she hasn't told her parents about it
no,
yet?
not yet. Yeah, so she hasn't told the parents anything yet. So she sees this other mommy, and at first she liked the other mommy, but now she's scared of the other mommy. And
Why
so
do you do
the
this?
other
So
mommy-
why wouldn't you tell your parents if you were scared of something that you could see? Like
I
I'm just
don't know.
confused.
I don't
She's
know.
like 6.
Yeah, she's little, but so it
But
gives me,
why?
like,
Okay, so why wouldn't you tell a
Yeah,
grown
like,
up?
tell your mommy. Tell
Yeah.
your real mommy.
yeah, I don't know, little kid. Yeah, so basically she can see this other mommy, and it comes out of the
Interesting.
closet. It's in the closet.
Oh
It comes out of the closet.
Terrifying.
And sometimes
Jesse,
one
have you
part,
started it?
and one
no,
part-
but she's making me want to like stop my book and read it. But
You
I
should
can't.
do it, buddy. Read.
and
I'm
one
on a
part-
deadline with this one though.
I know.
At one part it said, I heard her dragging across the floor. I was like, oh no.
Oh my
Like you just in your bed and you're like,
Oh, I'm so here for this.
Oh, you're kind of making me want to read it though.
and like I'm picturing myself as a little kid, and like if you had to turn off the lights and then you just have to like run really
Run.
fast and jump in your bed.
God.
So scared.
Get your feet.
Yeah, that's totally. I feel like this whole book's gonna be like that. And I only read. Let me see.
I'm
34
literally
pages?
looking this up. right
Okay, you're gonna have to keep me
I
updated
was like, okay,
because
this is creepy. But
that
yeah,
sounds like a really good Halloween read.
now.
yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. So it's good. All right.
I have to spend a lot of like September by myself because my husband's traveling, so this would not be a good read. For
No,
me.
you need happy, uplifting.
Y'all didn't tell me to turn my banner off. Hang on.
No.
Let me switch
I
that.
thought you were just panic.
It's a rite of passage.
Let me switch that.
It is a rite of passage.
Well, I didn't
Yeah,
have it.
not helping you and throwing you to the wolves
It's my first time, you guys. Give me a break.
and traumatizing you with books.
Okay,
It's
I gotta
fine,
figure out where I
because we
was at.
still need to update on the reading, so the banner is good. Did you change it just now, or
Yeah.
I just changed it.
Yeah. very good? There we go.
I
It's
gotta
good.
figure out how y'all keep track of where you were at on messages.
I
mean,
star it.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good idea.
I
I
don't.
do it the unorganized way, and I just sit there and look for a
And
while.
scroll.
Same.
I'm finding it. Okay, here we go. I found it. Here we're all okay. So my last one was for that. Thank you, Sonia. Hope yours the best one yet. I hope so too.
Such a cool picture of her profile.
Happy birthday. Finally here. I have 5 chapters left in Done and Dusted. Are you liking it? I haven't read that. I don't know if that's a me kind of book, though. 17 pages of Death on a Switch. She's going to switch books. Struggling through this one. Reading a bit more in Hind's Feet on High Places. I have not heard of that one either. You're not, Keisha, you're not selling Death on the Nile for me.
Jules, you've got to do it. I'm not accepting any other answers.
I'm going to.
Even if you turn on that audiobook and fold your laundry, you're doing it.
I know.
You're
I
not
will.
backing out of it. You're
Are
not
you
going to
gonna
go to the
form
club
your
if
own
you don't read it.
opinion?
It'll be my
On the book discussion of this book.
It'll be my first book by her. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I promise.
Yeah.
I think you probably would like her, Jules.
I do too. I mean, is Death on the Nile going to be the one? Maybe not,
Yeah.
but suck it up, Buttercup.
I
You'll
want to try her Miss Marple series because I've heard that's more like cozy mystery.
What Jules will like
Mhm.
most is A Haunting in Venice, right? That's the other one of the books. Because it's got creepy vibes.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
I haven't read that one.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
creepy.
that's funny. I read a chapter, made a chai tea. This book is so good.
I have to
Jenny.
preface this with saying that she said this right before she read the chapter that I just read.
Oh,
And I'm like, you're not going to be happy.
so she's not happy anymore. Got it.
So she messaged me. She's like, I'm not okay. And I'm like, I know.
Read a couple chapters of The Glitter Ends by Vivian Conroy. It's a book. Oh, it's book 3 in the Stationary Shop mystery series, and I love it. I've not heard of that one either.
I was gonna say you just recently added to your story.
I don't know. Decided to read The Whispering Dead by Darcy Coates, made it to 172. I actually like that. And I think that's one in a series. I think I did a Darcy Coates vlog, and that was one of the ones in it.
I like Darcy
Oh,
Coates.
it's the one where she can like see, I think she can see the spirits in the graveyard, I think, if I'm correct.
This is definitely your sprint, Jules.
Yeah. 28 pages read. This is such a quick and interesting read. I can't remember what was Sharon reading, you guys. You guys remember?
Oh gosh, I don't remember either. I'll go back and look.
Betsy made it 4% more in her book. It's so good. 33 pages into Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I have not read that one. Have you guys all read that?
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
Jules, it's
Really
so
good.
good.
I need
You
to.
have to just do
think
audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Oh,
gonna
you-
do audio for
Yeah. The audio is so good for that series. I think
Mhm.
the first book in the series is my favorite, to be honest, but I've read the whole trilogy.
Is that the same one
Okay.
that the author of the one we just read, The Two Sides to Every Murder, is that the same? Or is that a different?
No,
Oh, it's
different.
a different author.
I
Okay.
was gonna get it on Libby, but they didn't have
Have
it.
you read from
It was-
them before?
Sharon is reading the one by John Mars, which is
Oh.
like John Mars's series.
Yeah, the one's good though.
Have 3 hours left in my book. You can do it. Don't knock middle grade till you try. Maybe I can get you to try more. It could be. This might be the turning point for Leah.
It's
Heard
true.
nothing but things about God of the Woods, so I'm so kind of excited for it.
That's shocking. to me.
Oh.
He's just coming out of left field with someone for like, I want to read this and that. I'm like,
Yeah,
"You
I don't
do?
picture that being one she would want to read, but that's
I'm shook.
Lost Story 2 stars. Ooh, Brayden.
Oh well,
I saw that review.
my dream.
So, Brayden and I are pretty on point with the same, but like our ratings of books. So I trust. I trust that.
In Brandon, we trust.
In Brandon, we trust. Yes, we do.
Oh, Brandon!
Let's
Let's go, Brandon.
I preferred The Wishing Game a lot more. Me too. I did like that one.
I've never read that one. I need to. I have
It
it.
was a good one. Okay, Gwen, but you say, wait, you like Sally Hepworth, and they're all character driven.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some authors can do it really well. That's what Jesse's
Mhm.
comment says.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's some that
Yeah,
just
and
authors
that's
do
what
it
I'm
really well.
realizing.
And there's
Because
some that
I've-
just don't.
I've thought like I've hated that, and then when I listen to Malibu Rising, I'm like, maybe I've just had not good writers or
Yeah.
something.
Well, that's just like really, that's why it's so weird that Tomorrow is my favorite book of all time, because I don't like books that span a long period of time. I don't like character driven books. There's like
And
so
that
many
book
things
is
about that
all
book
of
on
those.
paper
Yeah.
that I would not like. And that's why I skipped it originally. I didn't even get it, even though I love playing video games, and that's primarily what it's about. Like these two characters coming together to like create video games. I still was like, no, it's not my
Yeah.
thing. And now it's my favorite book. So like it just depends on the author.
Listen, y'all,
The tipping
I
point.
did not like that book, but for Gwen, I'm gonna reread that book. When
Yep.
are we doing it? January, February? Which one?
February,
those-
my birthday month.
February. Yes. Okay. So
I was surprised when Gwen didn't give me that book as her favorite book to read. Like, read your friend's favorite books.
I know, because I'm waiting for February
Oh,
for my
Okay.
birthday month. But The
That's-
I
Giver
love you,
is
but
also
I'm
one
not
of my favorite
rereading.
books of all time.
Well, I was very happy to see Taylor
I
Swift
love
was
The
in the
Giver.
movie adaptation.
I've read The Giver. I really like it. And
It is. It's one of my all-time favorite
I
movies.
read that. How
I
read that?
didn't. Well, I read it in school.
Oh,
Actually, no. We didn't read it in school. Never
Okay.
mind. I picked the book for my book club in school,
oh, okay, gotcha.
but it wasn't like for
It's so
yeah,
good.
a teacher. But it was really good.
Okay, so I need to read it. That sounds like my kind of book. Yes, it's good. What book are you reading again? This is The Incidents Around the House.
Bye.
At it. Oh, sorry, Josh Mallerman.
He loves books that creep her out. Oh my.
Look, can you tell what it is? No. Sorry, I take my jackets off. I can't read with jackets on.
Same
know.
here.
Do the same thing.
No, thank you. Does anyone else do that? Because I can't do
Yes.
that.
Although they're supposed to be like built-in bookmarks. I didn't realize this until I watched.
Yeah, I don't like using them like that.
No, me either.
Down the end, they like.
Yeah, they're not.
You
yeah.
guys just like
So
to
you
defile the
shouldn't
book and fold the
dog ear-
page.
Right.
So what?
What?
I did
I don't dog ear pages to like mark where I'm at. I dog ear pages like There was a quote I really liked on this page.
Bookmark. Just a good bookmark. That's funny, you guys. I finished Belladonna. Yes. Speechless. I love it.
Great.
You just wait till you read Foxglove. When are you picking up Foxglove? Because I liked Foxglove better. Not everybody does. But
I started Belladonna in like April and never continued. I need to pick it up again.
yeah.
Were you not liking it, or why'd you put it down?
I liked it. There at the time, I think it was expiration date. Like a bunch of things came out and that just like squirrel, and like I
Yeah.
had to read other things in that moment. There was like
Yeah.
a lot of FOMO. That's my biggest issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw on TikTok there's a new wave of things like so FOMO is the fear of missing out, but now everyone's talking about JOMO, the joy of missing out.
Oh.
Like,
I
okay.
love that.
Yeah.
I'm
We all
adopting
I love
that.
We all said, oh.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the joy of missing out, like doing your own thing, creating your
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
need
that.
to do that.
That's
I-
my new era, the JOMO.
the JOMO. That's what
I
I
actually
That's
need to
cool.
embrace that because
I do too. I
Leah,
need to
you just
stop
changed
going with
my
the
life.
crowd.
I just brought it to everybody to church. Like
I was like,
Yeah.
when I was doing my vlogs, like my monthly TBRs were like everything everyone else is reading. I'm like,
Yes.
I gotta stop doing this. I'm like, I'm gonna read.
That's what I'm trying to do. I have a
like,
problem with wanting to read all the popular things, and then I'm like wondering why I hate all the books. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Kills the
well,
joy. It kills the joy.
because you're
of
picking what everyone else likes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I just read most.
JOMO era.
I
Really?
also find it like
They do
better, like if something's like super hyped and you're not like ahead of the game, to
Yeah.
like read it when it's not hyped.
Yeah.
Right before the hype starts for the book.
That's what I do. Like
Yes.
the Hannah Grace, the Icebreakers.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
started reading
Yeah,
that
she read that
it
before
even
everybody
got
else.
popular,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, everyone's reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I read Rebecca
good.
Searle before she was popular as well, and then she got popular, and I was like,
You're like, I'm over it.
she's not as cool. Like I don't like to like things that are mainstream. I like to be offbeat.
What lies in
is
the
not
woods? That
true.
happened to Jesse.
That is
Yeah.
not true, Leah. Not true.
I'm very trendy, but I also like to discover.
Leah is always with the trend. If it's trendy, Leah's doing it.
But if I had the opportunity to pioneer,
Is the trend. She is the moment.
Guys, you're funny.
I'm getting a shirt made of that.
Okay, Keisha's still gonna read Death on the Nile. I'm just
Leah.
not following
I have
anything.
so many shirts to make.
Then there were not. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Like I did.
I'm
and
still
then there
gonna
was-
read.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm
We're
like
all like, wait.
squirreled. There were none and Murder on the Orient Express. She's talking about all the books. Yay, Hannah.
Every title.
She needs Floxglove. She needs Floxglove in her hand right now.
It is so beautiful. The that cover.
I liked it better. I'm surprised you didn't have it. As much as you were like in Belladonna, you should have immediately gone out and bought Foxglove. And then Wisteria's coming out. I do not believe it's a Jules book, but I absolutely loved it. What is she talking about? Oh, the connected
I don't
figures.
know.
Touch her and you'll die.
Oh,
Trope
I
is
don't know
one of
what
my
Enemies
you're
to
talking about.
Lovers. That's a me book.
Which book are we talking?
I don't know what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
but
Cassie.
You're talking about
Bella.
Belladonna?
No, because I loved Belladonna. It's a Jules book, but maybe
It's-
wait.
Done and dusted.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's probably what.
Thank you.
One
like-
of us got it. One of us got there.
Yeah, I was like, what? I'm so
Oh, I can't wait to read it then because I love that trope.
You do? Enemies to lovers. Actually, it's
No.
funny. What?
It's the touch her and you'll die trope.
Oh, okay.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. She's
I
mine.
don't know if I've read
All
any
mine.
of that. I started. Oh, Megan, my friend gave me Hooked. I think you read it as your dark romance, and
I
that's
want to.
Touch Her
I
and
want
you'll
to
die.
read
And I
it.
was like, oh my goodness.
See, my dark romances are like
Dark.
dark romances.
Like
They're-
what? Gwen, like Gwen's
It's like
one she did.
intense.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny.
It's
She
it's
said
scary.
undusted. Gwen, you will
have
love it.
Aw.
You will love it. Okay. We're back to end of the comments. Reading again. What do you guys want to read till?
As long as you want.
But we could go to like 15 after.
We were like super chatty. Yeah. You
15.
guys,
Leah.
15.
What? 15,
I
not
was
15.
thinking like
I want to come back and chat, guys.
Boy,
I
what are
was
you
thinking 30. Yeah.
40.
I was thinking
Yeah.
32, Wendy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leah's all about like, let's read for 10 minutes and talk for 30.
Just never get to see all of you guys in one place. It's so fun.
Okay.
Listen, I gotta figure out what's happening in my book, Leah.
Wait,
I'm
didn't we
stressed
just
out.
I need to
hang
get
out on
further
Monday?
in.
We
She needs
did.
to-
Yes.
Not enough.
Read
I'm
until
stressed.
30. Woo!
No.
Okay. So Haley's dog sitting, so she's actually
gotta-
gonna leave.
Not like
Not right now,
I'll read for a
But she
little,
won't be
but-
back for our next chat. But
Yeah.
thank you
Okay,
for
well, thanks for
sprinting.
reading with us.
Haley.
We know you're just going to go read a dark romance book. Whatever.
Yeah.
She very well could be. No, she's not. She's
I'm
reading
gonna
this
finish.
one.
I'm gonna finish it.
You're gonna finish your book.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read until the 30, guys. Let me turn on this. Okay. Hello.
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 Hello. How did we do?
Wendy, did you make it through?
No. A few chapters, it's still
Is it still rough?
in the thick of it.
Oh man.
Mm.
But still loving it, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good.
She said she's in the thick of it.
How far are you into the book?
68%.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're getting there.
Yes. And then
Wow.
we made jalapeno poppers.
I know. I jumped up and went and
Yum.
got my mom's stuff ready for overnight. Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
How's
Leah,
your
how'd
mom?
you do? Huh?
How is your
What'd you-
mom?
She's okay. She doesn't do much, with having Alzheimer's. She just sleeps a lot and watches TV and doesn't really do much. So we don't get to have many conversations, so it's kind of sad because she's just not the same person, obviously, and so it's hard for her to like have conversations, and then of course she'll just say the same things over and over. So, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. And so it's hard. I can't even like really ask her things because she doesn't know the words to
Right.
to answer, just simple things that we think like, just simple questions. Are you cold or are you, hungry, and things like she just can't form the words to say.
Jules, I've been there.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. And then so it's like, and then I was just taking her food, whenever, like, so at night so sometimes she won't want to eat during the day, but then at night when I'm sleeping, you know what I mean? I'm like, so I take snacks down. I have to put a certain amount of snacks down because like if I literally left a whole bag of potato chips, she'd eat the whole bag all night. You know what I mean? So I have to like make her little snacks, like kind of like little Lunchables, if you will, like homemade Lunchables. You know what I mean? Like it has meat and crackers and a little bit of chips because
You're
that way
such a
she's
good
not
daughter.
I was gonna say you're
No.
such a good daughter. Like I understand
No,
too
thank you.
because not that it was my mother, but my husband's grandmother lost both of her children within the same month, and of course at that time my husband's dad was overseas, so he couldn't take care of her, and she had no place to go. And at the time, she lived in Florida, so her Social Security wouldn't cover the living expenses for in-home care or a very good quality nursing home. So we actually had her live with us for, I think it was about 2.5 years or maybe more. But she also had that issue where her eating schedule would be off and she had a hard time communicating with us, and it was very difficult. And it was a real challenge for me. I'd never taken care of someone like that. So
same.
for that time, it was very humbling and like just very like, God, give me grace, give me strength. So
Every day. Ask for it every day.
you.
And my daughter is really helpful with me. So like she helps me a lot with it. And it's so funny because we have like a routine at night. Like we know we're like, okay, we're gonna let the dogs out. We're gonna get grandma's stuff ready. We always like, so she always helps me get everything ready. So before she was leaving, I was like, I'm gonna go do this so that I don't have to do it myself.
Routine is literally everything when it comes to that. So that really helps.
Yeah.
My book, it's making me emotional. So like I'm trying not to like gush about it, but let's just say so right now she so much wants to see her parents again. And she believes that they will be, so there's ever after, which is heaven. There's the in between, which is like the veil between both worlds. And she's in there right now, where it would be like souls searching for their peace in their resting place. So it's like ghostly, right? So she's like searching for the lost souls of her parents, basically, because they haven't entered into the afterlife, but they're like in purgatory or whatever. And so like, but like the desire and like the pain she's going through because she thinks she's going to find them. And then the lady is like trying to affirm, like, they're not going to be the same. It's different and all this stuff. Like, I don't know, just that I remember, I'm going to make this sprint real heavy, but like, I remember when that happened to me.
None of that here. We don't have any of that.
Right? Like I remember when like my dad first passed away, that longing to be with him again is so strong, and it just defies all reason. And so I feel like that's where she's at right now. She's like all reason, all thought about like what it's really going to be like. She's living kind of in a delusion. And I think that they're trying to represent that through this process. Like, it is delusional to think it could be the way it was. It's not going to be, but it's like an acceptance thing. So anyway, yeah, the book is getting a little heavy, but like I've highlighted so much. And what I'm going to do is go back and see where I highlighted and then tab it. So I can then go back, because so much of it, like, I mean, Wendy will know, because when it first happened, you know, when my dad first passed away, one of the quotes was like, basically, well, I can't find it right this second, but it's like about eating. It's like talking about how everything feels like lead in your stomach. And like, that's exactly how it feels. Like, everything they're describing is so, like, if you've lost someone, this is a really great book. Like, just, that's all I'm going to say. Great book.
It is good.
I love that it's hitting so hard for you.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's like, it's
How
just,
much do you have left in it? Like, how far are you into it? About
so
halfway.
like about half.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Good.
taking my time, because it's just
Good.
like, it's like healing me.
Yeah. I love that. That's good.
Like, genuinely,
That's
this book is showing me what it means to be healed by literature, which I think was in Secret Book and Scone Society, because they had like the magic bookshop where this lady would prescribe a book that would help someone's situation, basically. And I understand that.
Mhm.
Like, it's like medicinal in a way.
Mhm. It is.
Now Jesse can make it really
Yeah.
fun.
Yes.
Okay, so something kind of crazy happened.
We love that.
I decided to pick up incidences around the house.
Oh, you changed.
I did.
That is
I'm
so
loving this so much.
cool. I'm telling you.
It is creepy
Mhm.
and gross and weird, and I love it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, there was she was describing like what other mommy looks like, and she's talking about like the dark hair on her arms. I was like, oh no,
Oh.
oh
Yeah.
So
Creepy.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Funny.
really, really enjoying it.
So
I
what
made
happened
it-
in Look Another Mirror? Did you make it further, or like?
No, Jules just basically sold me the book.
Okay,
I was
good.
like, all right, as soon as we get done chatting, I'm gonna go find my Kindle,
like,
hope it's
pause.
charged.
We just talked about Jomo.
Exactly.
Jomo is not for me.
No. And the phone.
But I had to read it anyways because it's part of Sav's book club, the Lights
Yeah.
Out book club. And I have a Neck Alley arc, so I needed to read it anyway. So, but like,
Might
I'm
as well.
flying through this. I'm at the part.
It's a fast read because it is
it
so
really
conversational. It's like just so quick.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad because you're seeing like it is solely through like this like 8-year-old's
Eyes.
point of view,
Mhm.
and like you can just like as an adult you can tell things. Like obviously like the kid doesn't understand, but like as an adult you can kind of understand like there's like other weird things like adult issues,
Yeah, like the parents' relationship and stuff.
yeah, and
Mhm.
like of course she doesn't know any better, and I'm 14% into it, and I got to the part where she fell.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's where I'm at. But yeah, I'm loving this. The audiobook is super creepy. So
Yeah, and mommy's out of the closet. Like mommy's out of the house. Mommy can leave the house.
Yeah,
Other
like
mommy.
she's buck wild, okay? Let me just tell you.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
hearing about it.
Okay, well, I made it almost to the 100-page mark. I'm on page 97.
Did something happen?
No, nothing. Barbara is going to stay missing because they're not even looking for her. We're getting all of this backstory on other characters. Like,
No one's
so I
finding
did just
Barbara.
have Louise, Tracy, and Alice, but now we got a perspective from Jacob. And then we got a perspective from Carl. And also, like in Alice's chapter, like at the top, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it has like a timeline. So like 1950s. So that's what the story is taking place like when Barbara went missing was 1975. But now it's going back to Alice, which is her mom, in 1950, how she met the dad. And she was 18 years old when she married this 29-year-old guy.
Oh.
And they ended up having like this son, which was like Peter the Fourth, you know, which was like he was the third, all of this like backstory of these people. And I'm like, where's Barbara? Like the whole time, like I can't hear you, Leah.
Nobody's looking for Barbara.
Nobody's looking for Barbara. I'm literally getting backstory. I mean, I guess it's interesting if you like a lot of backstory in your stories. Like it's talking about the camp, how it came to be, and how they brought the house over in parts from Switzerland and like rebuilt it. And I'm like, I don't care. Where's Barbara? And I'm just like,
you're the only one who cares about Barbara.
It is a character study of this family and their history is basically what it is. And like, I'm in it for the mystery part, but it's not focusing on that. And I'm like 100 pages in. Like, where's Barbara?
So when you said like Barbara's just gonna stay missing, I immediately thought of Barbara from Stranger Things season 1.
Literally,
Barbara's missing.
So are you gonna DNF it? Or are you gonna
No, I'm gonna keep reading it for now.
God, you sound so enthralled.
I know.
23% into
She's
it.
gonna Marco everybody. We're all gonna get Marco to go.
Switch
"This
to
book."
Jesse and Jules' book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna do the updates like I do for Educated.
Like,
I made another 10%.
no, you should read
lost.
this.
No, I don't have it. It's not on my TBR. Stop trying to influence me. I'm doing Jomo over here.
Jomo. Well, you're not doing Jomo because you're obviously reading.
Well, I'm
You're
not reading
joy.
this. I'm obviously not reading this because of the hype.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
I'm not reading for joy.
Yeah.
But what would happen if you read that entire book and you never find out what happened to Barb?
She would be so mad.
I don't mind giving a book 1 star. People are like, I never give a book 1 star. Well, I do.
You'll make up her own ending of what happened to Barbara.
I mean,
I mean,
What
I'm
happened
making
to Barbara
people mad left and right.
but like literally, why are they going to set this up like a mystery? And so obviously in the very first chapter, the camp counselor's like, she was doing her count, like, you know, at night and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, and the bed's empty. Oh no. And it's, so you're like, okay, cool. Mystery right off the bat. You know who's missing, you know what you're, you know what, and then literally that's it. We just
I was
know
gonna
someone's
say,
missing.
The
And you're
last
hearing
line-
about everybody but Barb.
Barbara.
the last
We're back
line
in
of
the 1950s now. We're back in the 50s. We've gone back 25
I can't.
years.
If there's a ton of characters and you have multiple timelines, I'm out. Like, it's just
Like
too
for
much.
what? Why have we gone back
So the plot
25
is going
years?
backwards.
Barb wasn't even born yet. So,
Justice for Barb.
but also, I think the reason why they're bringing it in is because, like, there's this, they keep talking about Bear, and Bear is what they nicknamed this little, her son, you know, Alice's son or whatever. And so I guess that's, you know, Barbara's brother, but I guess he like went missing or died or something happened with him. Cause every time he's brought up, it's like, oh, you're not
Where's
talking
Bear?
about Bear. Right. So I'm like, did he go missing? Did he die? Is that going to have to do with Barbara? So I'm like, I'm slightly intrigued, but like,
We don't talk
why
about
are we
that.
25 years ago? 25 years ago.
That's crazy. Your book sucks.
You're-
The last
Kind of how
line.
I'm feeling.
And
Kinda
then
how I'm
there was
feeling.
Barb. Oh my gosh.
But it's, you know, it's fine now. I'm more rooted in the story now, and I have like my whole notes section going on. So
Yeah.
I'm keeping it straight.
Who
1
funny.
star prediction.
Okay.
For real.
I got to page 70,
Everybody in the comments, like, where's Barb? Where's Bear?
but I can't really tell you much about mine, obviously, because I mean, I will just say that she.
Are you still enjoying it?
Yes. Yeah. For sure.
Is it so creepy?
Yeah,
It's
it is
getting
creepy
prettiest.
still. And her parents she does mention it to her parents. So her parents do know.
Okay, good.
It kind of goes along the line of like kids. So if you think in like scary movies, like the bad entity is always like, don't tell her I'm going to hurt your parents
Yeah.
or I'll hurt your whoever, so then little kids are, they don't know. They think their parents are going to get murdered or something, but, so yeah. So apparently she's mentioned other mommy before. So they know about other mommy. So that's all I'm going to say. Other mommy's creepy still, and other people have seen other mommy too. So anyway,
Oh,
yeah,
wow. Other
Yeah.
mommy is really out of the closet.
other mommy's getting around. All right, let's see where we're at. I used Gwen's suggestion.
Pro tip.
Is that Of course, I left the dang comment up. Had to go back. Wendy had to SOS me on that.
I almost did, but I was like, let her flounder. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I was like, I saw it and I was like, what is that? And then I was like, oh, and then my scrolling thing, I turned that off, and then I realized that later, and I'm like, oh, it's a Hot Mess Express. It's what I do.
Nobody notices.
Yeah. It's okay if they do. It's just, Hooked is good too, but I have yet to finish it. Oh, I want to read it. It's on my list. I just read a Christian romance that had the touch her. Oh, and you'll die in it. Love in the Wild.
Yeah, I looked it up. It's the third book in a series.
Okay. Are you going to read the first one, or do you? You don't know? As you said.
Like,
who's
she's
out
I'm
there?
still looking for Barbara.
Yeah.
She just wants to find Barbara.
Actually, I love the first book so much, but when I just read the third book, and my favorite so far in the series just keeps getting better with each book. Interesting.
That's awesome.
Keeps like, yeah. Hannah went to bed. Thanks for the birthday wishes. So good to know, Betsy. I'll have to move it up on my TBR. Everybody is telling Hannah good night.
Gotta get up so early.
Yeah, she's got to go deal with those kids. Finished
Done
it.
and
Gwen.
dusted. It's on my
get it now.
TBR. It is on my TBR.
I think it's on Kindle for really cheap right now. I'm gonna go look and check myself.
Oh, is it? I need to go back and watch. Heather, I think, read that in one of her vlogs. I need to check it out. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you. My birthday's actually Saturday, but thank you. This is Birthday Sprints.
Yes, it is $4.99 currently on Kindle.
Maybe
Nice.
I should get it.
See, happy birthday twin, apparently. It's also my birthday and just got home from dinner with friends. Hope you had an awesome day. Well, happy birthday. Mine's actually Saturday, but close enough.
Yeah.
If your birthday is in the month of August, we're birthday month twinsies. Like Leah.
True that.
True that.
I think
That's the
today
word.
is Lauren's birthday, right? Keisha's friend Lauren.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Today?
her birthday's today.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Lauren.
This
Find
Barb. Tammy's crying.
Me and Tammy are not doing all right.
Another 20 pages read, only around 30 pages left. You got this. Thank you for sprints. You are very welcome. Where's Barb?
Seriously.
It's like, where's Waldo?
Good girl. Yeah, if it's a word, it's a one. If it's a one, it's a one. Where's Bear? We don't know.
We
She'll let
don't
us
know.
Gwen's
never
gonna let us
know.
know.
I'll let you know if I find out.
I feel invested now. You have to tell me where's Barbara.
Yeah.
We'll see if I make it.
Yeah. I want to read the Incidents Around the House in October because I just read We Used to Live Here by Marcus Clearwer? I don't know how you say that. And was so scared. Oh, she needs you need a breather. Gotcha.
I put that on hold at the library. I hope I like it.
I want to read it too. I've heard good things. So
You better read it, Jules.
yes,
She is like, you better read it.
If it's for something for my book club or my Patreon, I'm like, Jules, you better.
Lost Camper.
Yeah.
wait, We Used to Live Here is one of them? What is that?
Yeah, I'm doing a double header.
Oh, that's right.
Name
I did.
Barb.
Yeah, I am picking it up. Yes, pretty much.
If you have information, please contact Gwen. Oh, Jesse.
Did you do that, Jesse?
You should check the messages.
Ooh. My phone's plugged in. That's
Oh
right.
my god.
So funny. I thought you were holding up something from like Jesse survived the night thing, and I was like, wait, I'm confused. I'm still confused. Where's Barb?
No. Campers will not go missing. They will strictly just be murdered.
I love this so
That's what Barb
much. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. This is
Jesse, I don't know
hilarious.
how you make that stuff so quick. Like
I know. She like pops them out in like a
We
second.
need classes from you apparently on how to make.
But the fact that she tagged.
Yeah, she Lost Camper
Oh
Barb.
my gosh, that's so funny.
Posted it to my stories.
There's always something from a sprint that Jesse just like elevates and makes better.
That's hilarious. That is so funny.
I mean,
That's-
yeah.
True.
happy
It's those
holidays.
ET fingers.
Yeah, your ET fingers.
What
Yes,
is on
exactly.
your sweater? I'm so curious.
It's Talk Bookish to Me merch. It's Night
Oh,
Owl
it's an
merch.
owl.
Love
that's
it.
cute.
Actually, Summer from Seasons Readings drew those
Mhm.
owls specifically for me for the night owls, and we
Cute.
made the merch.
Is it available for purchase now?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it?
I got
And
birthday.
it's
She says, I got birthday money.
I swear, guys, people keep giving me birthday gifts, and I'm almost like, wow. What? It's shocking. Even people
That's
from
awesome.
church have been giving me like cards and gifts, and I'm like,
It's
just keep it coming.
It's birthday month, man. Yes, August birthday.
Like, you
August
think
babies are the best.
You would think
We
they'd
got a
get
whole
sick of
slew
it.
of them over here at my house. Okay, that's the end of my comments, you guys. Thank you.
Okay,
guys so much.
bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you, everybody who joined me for my first friends and my friends here. I put all their information in the description below. So why is Wendy?
Wendy's ghostly.
I don't know. It happens at least once a sprint, okay?
Like,
I mean, it's
I was like,
real
oh, my eyes
crazy.
not working. I was like, wow.
she's being
I-
summoned by
She's
God's right.
transitioning out.
She's going to where Barb is.
Like,
Bye.
He's in the
Oh
in
my
Or
between.
maybe
God.
I'm mommy.
Oh, there you go. There you
She
go.
was
You're
other
back.
mommy. That is so funny.
Terrifying.
Thank you guys so much. Like I said, this was my first time. I had a lot of fun. I'm sure I will be doing more sprints again. Probably just like random,
When you
Yes.
want.
maybe some impromptu ones whenever. If anyone wants to join, always welcome. But yes, good night. Thank you. You are very welcome. It is fun. Always fun with these ladies. Always a good time.
Thanks for having
letting
me.
me crash last minute.
Of course.
I
Yeah. I
love
would have added your picture to the thing if I, if we'd have
You were
reached-
too late.
If we
Last
had
minute, don't get
coordinated.
their picture on. Nope.
Yeah, nope. I can't update as fast as Jess can on making thing.
This is a surprise guest.
Okay, you guys, we are gonna pop off, but I can't talk. Thank you again, and we will see you on the next friend.
Bye.
Bye.